Welcome to New Musical Monday Season 5, a Thornhill Theatre Space original series showcasing new and lesser-known musicals from around the world. Join us as we go behind the scenes with writers, composers, and theatre creators, discovering the stories, inspiration, and music behind tomorrow's newest productions. New voices, new stories, new musicals. Presented by Thornhill Theatre Space, connecting theatre creators across the globe. Now presenting Episode 5, Selections from Scaramouche. Book by Harry Dawson and Ted Kociolek. Music by Ted Kociolek. Lyrics and additional material by James Racheff.
Hi, I'm Ted Kociolek, composer and co-librettist of Scaramouche, a book musical freely adapted from the novel by Rafael Sabatini. The story of Scaramouche's genesis is an extraordinary one. Back in the 1970s, my humanities professor, Harry Dawson, knowing my musical theater aspirations, suggested the novel as the basis of a libretto, and from that, a collaboration was born, which almost immediately fell by the wayside as Harry maintained a full commitment to teaching, and I began my professional career in musical theater. However, we continued to discuss the project for the next 40 years, accruing voluminous files of lyrics, sketches, and song ideas. In 2010, I assembled the material into a first draft, but thought that there were too many narrative questions I couldn't answer satisfactorily, and put the script aside. In January of 2021, galvanized by current events, I reread the script and, discovering how resonant it was, took it up again. Harry, unable to continue with the project, gave me his blessing to proceed with the work on my own. By the time I was done, I had solved or resolved whatever issues had kept the show in limbo for over a decade. In February of 2021, my longtime collaborator James Racheff came aboard the project as lyricist and contributor of additional material. And by April of 2023, we had completed a second draft and a full score and had brought the show into development. Here's a brief synopsis of the plot. Set against the turmoil of pre-revolutionary France, Scaramouche tells the story of André-Louis Moreau, a young cynical country lawyer, born with the gift of laughter and a sense that the world was mad. When his idealistic friend is slain by a privileged aristocrat, he swears vengeance, and, as an enemy of the state, goes into hiding with a commedia dell'arte troupe. Donning the mask of the schemer Scaramouche, he ignites a rebellious spirit among the populace, and in the process, discovers the power of love, compassion, and commitment. The relevant and necessary themes of Scaramouche have inflamed the hearts and minds of its authors, and we hope that they will strike a chord with audiences everywhere. With its sense of communal engagement and hopeful message, Scaramouche could go at least a little way in being part of the solution instead of the problem in today's troubled and troubling world. I'd like to thank Ryan Thornhill for this platform and hope that you enjoy listening to Scaramouche as much as we did writing it.
The thing he feared in you, he shall fear in me. If men are turned by eloquence, they'll be turned by me. Your arguments are my legacy. Your words are now my own. It matters not that I don't believe in your cause of rights and revolution. It matters not. It matters not that I can't conceive of a world redeemed by that solution. It matters not. I know what words you'd say and what speech you'd make. I know the part to play and the role to take. I know the hearts of men, what they dream and fear. They'll believe me when through me it's you they hear. I promise you I'll speak your truth till my final breath, and avenge the manner of your dying. He will not gain by your bloody death, but regret the law he is defying. So you may rest in peace with the earth your bed, where the affairs of men don't concern the dead. But I will carry on and be your ghost. Though he has silenced you, it matters not. I'll be your voice because it matters most to me.
I'd love to wake one morning in the bed of a splendid chateau and bask in silken comfort with a new day casting its glow. I'd gaze out formal gardens of a perfect symmetry. They'd dazzle the eye and rival Versailles. No finer world could possibly be. And yet, a girl can only sleep so well. So does it matter where I dwell, as long as there's a cozy bed where I can rest my weary head? Why would I wish for more instead? And it wouldn't be so bad, it wouldn't be so bad at all. And if a friend should come to call, we'd sit upon an old stone wall. We'd watch the golden sunlight dance over the hills and fields of France, and count the stars with night's advance. And it wouldn't be so bad, it wouldn't be so bad at all. Though my widow is a little young, it still tastes very nice upon my tongue. Happily I'd share my small carafe with a friend who likes to laugh and not buy half. Perhaps a ribbon in my hair adds a touch of color here and there. So if my friend should turn my way, and then be moved to smile and say, "How come you look lovely today?" Well, it wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad at all. At all.
In a social order, men are classified at birth, every rank determined by a pedigree of worth, sacred as a holy writ, and bred into the blood and bone. It is truth unending and implacable as stone. Privilege and power are assigned to very few.
From a lofty tower, the elite command the view. Men will fall upon their knees before a king atop his throne, when the king's unbending and implacable as stone. God did not create all men equal. The ruling class control the rabble below. Yet agitators full of radical ideas contrive a plot to overturn the status quo. Though anarchy may be their scheme, utopia is but a dream. In time the social order once again shall be restored, with truth that's written by the sword. Let the rebel tremble, let him brace for his defeat. Let him pray for mercy to the God he soon will meet. Hand to me a blade of steel, and I will make the rogue atone. With the war impending, I will be defending to the bloody ending what's implacable as stone.
Scaramouche, and my voice demands to be heard by you. You, sir, what could you do with a sou or two?
Feed my wife and children bread.
And you, madame, what could you do with a sou or two?
Buy a blanket for my bed.
Now, what does a nobleman do with a sou? He buys a pinch of snuff, of course, for him. Oh no, it's for his horse. And where does he acquire his revenue? Why, from you. You are kind and generous enough to ensure that the rich get richer, while you get poorer. And how much do they need to get by? All the money in the world. How do they get it? From none other than you! Taxes, taxes, a little bit here and a little bit there. Taxes, taxes, then quite a bit here and then quite a bit there. Nobles dance and dine and feast. They have the most and pay the least of taxes, 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 taxes. We are fools playing by their rules.
That's right.
Not fair.
Make them pay their share.
We work, they play.
We will starve this way.
What's Andre doing?
Father, say something. We want an audience, not a political rally.
Friends, it's good to laugh at life's absurdities. And there's more laughter ahead. Come see Scaramouche in the famous company bed.
They tax you for the land you use to feed your scrawny cows. They tax you for the crops you grow at what the law allows. And when you drive your herd to town on weekly market days, they have the gall to tax you on the dust your cattle raise. And when you turn your pockets out to show you are distressed, they charge you for the holes they find because you're poorly dressed.
Taxes, taxes.
A little bite here and a little bite there.
Taxes, taxes.
A bigger bite here and a bigger bite there. How unfair that we must pay, but never they, because they say it's privilege.
Favors!
Pardons, waivers.
We are fools playing by their rules.
Let's help Andre! There's a tax on what you borrow.
There's a tax on what you lend. There's a tax on every sou you earn.
And every franc you spend.
And everywhere you turn there is another fee or fine.
Of every penalty to TTS sign.
Not only decent citizens are treated with dispatch, I hear they're taxing highwaymen on every purse they snatch.
Just when the burden's lifted from our backs, they react and enact and exact another tax.
But worst of all, for everyone, they even squeeze your grapes. They take the vintage from your vines. Not one of you escapes. A little cut here and a little cut there. A little slap here and a little slap there. No more shall we dig our graves and dye the slaves of wealthy knaves for taxes. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Hear the fools. We will break their walls.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of New Musical Monday. A huge thank you to our featured creators for sharing their music, their stories, and their creative journey with us. If you enjoyed discovering this musical, make sure to follow Thornhill Theatre Space on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify for more original content, digital productions, artist features, and everything happening in the world of digital theater. Don't forget to like, comment, and share to help support new musical theater creators from around the world. The stage has no borders. We'll see you next Monday.